Hey everybody, it's Phil here, and today's an exciting day. It's shed delivery day, and earlier this morning I was over at the pickup location because I'm buying a shed secondhand, so it was on someone else's property, and the shed guy wasn't really a big fan of being on the camera, so respecting his wishes, I didn't get any of that footage. I don't know how much I'll get of him unloading it and setting it up, maybe not any at all, but he should be here any minute. This is the area the other day that I prepped for the shed. It's still got just a little bit of slope, but we're going to level the shed with blocks anyway. But I dropped a bunch of soil here in order to kind of take away some of the slope because this had curved, not curved, but there was a bit of drop towards those trees back there. So I dropped some soil in order to get that up a couple inches. And I think we're pretty good. You know, knowing that the shed's going to go on blocks anyway, it'll be fine. So anyway, I am more or less just waiting for him to show up, and I'm doing a few odds and ends while I wait for him. I'm going to go grab the Kubota and do a little bit more work up at the front of the property here, spreading some mulch, and that way I'll know when he gets here rather than doing anything way back in the back of the property. So I'll do a little bit of that. When he gets here, we'll set up the shed. And then I'll give you a little tour of the shed, and I've got, oh, check this out. I've got a truckload of wood that I got for free. Somebody in the neighborhood said, hey, who wants some free wood? We have all this wood in our garage. And I can't pass up some free wood. You know, a lot of it isn't that great, but there are some really old 2x4s in here that are like properly 2x4. Not like the dimensional lumber. So this stuff's got to be at least like, what, 30 years old? Maybe more. There's some flooring in here and some tongue and groove, a little bit of plywood. This is like a #1 pine board. It's a 1x8. So a little bit of everything in here. There's some trim that's already primed that we're probably not going to use for much anything. That might just go into the fire pit. And there's some other stuff. I mean, you could always use wood, right? And I figure I got this shed coming. I'm going to need to put some shelves up in there. So not having to buy lumber in order to make some shelving and some storage will be great. And I've got a whole bunch of other scrap back at home in my garage that I can haul out here as well and use for a variety of things. And now that I got a place to store it with the shed coming, that'll free up space in the garage, and that'll make the wife happy. So, all right, let me go grab the orange tractor and do a little bit of work before the shed guy gets here. Let's go. All right, well, the shed just got here, and the position he picked it up in and the position I'm putting it down in, he's actually got to unload it, turn it around, and then use the trailer to go and put it down in that spot. So more work for him, but that's what he's doing right now. Like I said before, he doesn't really want to be on camera, so I'm just going to kind of take a couple shots here and there when he's not in the frame. All right, well, here's my shed, and you can see on this end it's up quite a bit. This spot is not nearly as level as I thought it was, and I never put a line on it or anything, and if I knew it was this bad, I would have done some more excavation work to dig out that side a little bit and get more soil down on this side and try to level it out a bit more. But this is what we're dealing with. It's about as good as it's going to be for now. I don't know, in the future we might end up moving it and put it in a better spot, but this is about the most level spot we got. So for what we can do today, that's as good as it's going to be. Let me show you the inside. There's still some stuff in here from the previous owner that I want to remove. But they got a pegboard over there so we can hang some tools up. There's a loft on that side and a loft on that side. They've got some carpet in here and some tiles, some of those foam padded tiles. We might move those or pull those up, but for now I'm just going to leave it, and all this lumber that I got in my truck I'm going to unload and put in here now. Thanks for watching today, everybody. Stay tuned for updates on the shed. We're going to get electric run to it. We're going to prep the inside, removing that carpet, putting up some shelving, and storing all of our tools and other stuff in there. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and share this with your friends. And when you hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit that bell icon as well so you can get notified of our future videos and you can stay up to date with the work that we're doing out here on the farm. That's it for today. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.